What is going on, guys? Welcome back to BlackTideTV Game Reviews. In the episode today, we're ticking a couple boxes with Limbo. Box number 1, first indie game review. Box number 2, possibly the shortest review that will ever be on the channel, with the review length only coming in at around 3 minutes long. The game itself is anywhere between 3 and 5 hours long in length, depending on the intelligence and mental fortitude, I would say, of the player itself. If you can sit through and play the entirety of this game in a single sitting, you can definitely do it in 3 hours. It also depends on how quickly you wrap your mind around some of the puzzles. I don't really think that any of the puzzles are too challenging by any means, and honestly, the most basic of puzzle platformer gamers could figure a lot of them out. But it really is trial and error with a lot of these puzzles, with a lot of the timing and the physics. That's really what this game comes down to: timing and physics and figuring things out, just trial and error. So you may play this game and die a whole lot, and that will throw your time played into the 4 or 5 hour mark. I think it took me about 4 hours to beat the entirety of the game, and that was over 2 play sessions at about 2.5 hours long, like somewhere in there. So I put in a couple hours one night, real late at night, and then the next morning I came back and I finished the last few chapters of the campaign. That is all that this game is. It's just a single campaign that you play through. It's a pretty straightforward side-scrolling puzzle platformer. It looks pretty cool. It's definitely got a very spoopy aesthetic to it. Like, it's eerie for the sake of being eerie, but it's not frightening. It's just kind of unsettling in the very mute tone of the game itself. Black and white, very creepy kind of overtones. The music isn't exactly music. There's music at some points, but it definitely feeds the game's dynamic of this creepy afterlife of whatever the hell is going on in the campaign itself. But to be honest with you guys, there's nothing really special about Limbo, and that is why we're ticking the third box, first negative review on BlackTideTV Game Reviews. Now, that isn't to say the game is bad by any means, it's just nothing special. The puzzles aren't memorable. It's not a game I could see myself replaying time and time again to relive the Limbo fever that I got the first time I played the game, because I didn't get Limbo fever. I just kind of played it and I went, okay, well, I'm done that one. I'm glad I didn't buy this game. I'm glad it was free with PlayStation Plus. I think it's still free with PlayStation Now. You can buy it and download it and stream it from PlayStation Now, but honestly, I wouldn't recommend this game to you, and I don't know why it was touted by so many critics for so long about being this fantastic game, a game that you absolutely have to play. If you own a PlayStation, you have to play Limbo. I've heard this ringing in my ears for years, and I wholeheartedly disagree. The game was just okay. So Limbo, it's up to you if you like it or not. If you aren't a big fan of giant spiders, you might not like the game, but otherwise, I can't really give you a recommendation on this one because it just kind of went over my head, or I don't know, I just experienced it and I'm done with it, and I'm happy that I'm done with it. Like, it didn't do anything for me. So if you've played Limbo, let me know what you think of the game in the comment section down below. Limbo is nothing special. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I will catch you guys on the next video.